Hello dear students, today we are going to see adjoint of a matrix and inverse of a matrix by adjoint method. Let us start with minors and cofactors. You are already familiar with these concepts, minors and cofactors. Let us revise. Minor of an element Aij of the determinant is the determinant obtained by deleting ith row and jth column in which the element ai lies. It is denoted by capital Mij. Then cofactor can be calculated by using this formula minus 1 raised to I plus j into Mij, where this Mij is a minor of that particular element. Cofactor is denoted by capital Aij. Now let us see what is adjoint. Adjoint of a square matrix is defined as the transpose of the matrix of its cofactors. So it is very simple concept. We have to just take transpose of the matrix of cofactors. The adjoint of the matrix is denoted by adjoint A, Adj of A. Now to find adjoint A, we are going to follow these steps. First of all, find all minors and cofactors. Then write down the matrix of cofactors and then write its transpose. What is transpose of a matrix? Transpose means you have to interchange the rows of matrix with its columns. So write down all rows, horizontal lines as a vertical lines or as a columns of that matrix. You will get its transpose. So with the help of this concept, let us find out adjoint of matrix. Initially, we are considering this 2 by 2 matrix. This one is very easy. Initially, we are going to find out all its minors and cofactors. Let me write all those elements of that matrix A. First element is A11 position. So I am going to write A11 is equal to 2. Then second is A12, which is minus 3. Then third element is A21, which is 3. And fourth element is A22, which is 5. Now let us write its minors and cofactors. See, minor of this first element 2. How to find out that minor? We are going to just skip the row and column in which that 2 lies. Means I am going to skip this row and this column. So remaining term is only 5. In short, in case of 2 by 2 matrix, to write the minor of the element, you just write diagonally opposite element of that particular element. So it means minor of 2 is 5. Then minor of this minus 3 is 3. Then minor of this 3 is minus 3. And minor of 5 is 2. This is how we write all those minors. Now we are going to convert all these minors into cofactors. For that I am going to use this formula. See, Aij means I am going to write A11 is equal to minus 1 raised to I plus j, means minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 into Mij. Mij means respective minor. In this case it is M11, which is equal to 5. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So minus 1 raised to 2 is actually plus 1. And plus 1 into 5, the answer will be 5. This is how we are going to calculate cofactor for each element. Remember, this I and j means in this case 1 and 1 affects the value of minor, which gives us the cofactor. Now let us see the next element A12 minus 1 1 plus 2 into 3. This 3 is minor of this particular element M12. Now see, 1 plus 2 means 3, minus 1 raised to 3 means minus 1 raised to some odd number, it means it is minus 1 again. So minus 1 into 3, it will be minus 3. Similarly, we will find out next element for A21, and A21 means 2 plus 1, which is 3, and again we will get minus 1 into minus 3, which is plus 3. And lastly, A22, where minus 1 raised to 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 means 4. So minus 1 raised to 4 means plus 1 into 2, which is 2. So observe that in this case of 2 by 2 matrix, these middle two values, minor of second element and minor of third element, signs of these two values get reversed. First element 5 is as it is, as the minor is 5, cofactor is 5. Last element C, minor is 2, cofactor is 2. But middle two element, minor is 3, cofactor is minus 3, minor is minus 3, cofactor is 3. So you can remember like this, first and last element as it is, and just change the sign of these two middle numbers to get cofactors. So this is how we can remember to write all those cofactors. Now one can write only these two columns for minors and cofactors with the respective elements taking sequentially. Now let us move to the next part, which is nothing but the matrix of cofactors. So I am going to write the matrix of cofactors Aij, which is equal to 5 first element, then second element minus 3, then 3, and then 2. So we are going to write all these numbers as per the positions of their original elements in the matrix. Now next part is adjoint of A, which is actually transpose of matrix of cofactors. So you have to just write these element which are lies in first row as a first column and elements in second row as a second column. So as a transpose we can write the adjoint A is equal to, see, 5 minus 3 is vertically written. So this 5 minus 3 first row is written as first column 5 and minus 3, and 3 2 is the second column 3 2. So this is the adjoint of the given matrix. This is the way we can find out the adjoint of 2 by 2 matrix. Now we are going to see one more example, but with the matrix of order 3. Initially I am going to write all these elements A11, A12 and A13, which is the first row, then second row and the third row. Okay. Now I'm going to find out its minors and cofactors. Now let us start with the first element. Now see, to find minor of this first element, that is A11, which is equal to 1, we are going to skip the column in which that 1 lies, and also we are going to skip the row in which that particular element means 1 lies. So now you can observe the remaining elements. We can form the determinant of those elements and write down its value. So what is the determinant value of these 4 elements? Minus 3 and minus 0. So the value will be minus 3. Second element, that is minus 1. We are going to skip its row and its column and calculate its determinant. For the third element in the first row, skip that row and the column of that third element. Calculate the determinant of the remaining elements. Similarly, we can do for rest of the element to calculate its determinant one by one. These all are the values of respective minors. Now let us calculate the respective cofactors. Initially, the cofactor A11 is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 into this minus 3. Similarly, write down all the remaining formulae for each element by using minus 1 raised to I plus j into respective minor Mij. Now I'm going to write down their answers. See, one thing you must observe, when power of minus 1 is even, then value of minor remains the same as cofactor, and when power of minus 1 is odd, then value of minor changes by its sign. Now you can observe that I have highlighted all those numbers with odd powers of minus 1 by the blue color. So that is second, fourth, sixth and eighth. Now these values are going to change by their sign, and remaining values will remain as it is. So you can see minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 which is minus 1 raised to 2 into minus 3 is minus 3. And next value is minus 12, then plus 6, then minus 1, then plus 3, then plus 2, then minus 11, then minus 9, and plus 1. Again, observe the second position, fourth position, sixth position, and eighth position. These four values got changed by their sign only. So it becomes minus 12, minus 1, plus 2, and minus 9. And remaining all the values are as it is. So you can remember this trick to find out all the cofactors in case of 3 by 3 matrix. Now write down matrix of cofactors. So just like in previous example, write down all the numbers as per the original sequence. So 3, minus 12, 6 in first row, then minus 1, 3, 2, and minus 11, minus 9, and 1. So this is the matrix of cofactors. We know that adjoint is transpose of matrix of cofactors. So we have to take transpose of this matrix, means we are going to write all these rows one by one as a column. So our adjoint is minus 3, minus 12, 6 as the first column, minus 1, 3, 2 as the second column, and minus 11, minus 9, 1 as the third column. So this is how we are going to find out adjoint of a matrix of order 3. So the major part of this solution is to find minors and cofactors. With the help of these values, we can easily find out adjoint of A. Now we are going to use this concept of adjoint to find the inverse of a matrix. So our next point is inverse of a matrix by using adjoint method. In this case, we are going to follow these steps. The first one, find determinant A, and also check with the help of determinant A the matrix is invertible or not. Then find adjoint A. For that, you can use previously discussed steps as per the respective matrix. Then use this important formula. A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant A into adjoint A, and get the A inverse. Let us solve some examples. Initially, take this 2 by 2 matrix. As a first step, I am going to find out determinant of A, which is 13 in this case. Obviously, you can say determinant A is non-zero and therefore A inverse exists. Also, we are going to use this value in our final step. Now, our next aim is to find all the cofactors and its adjoint. For that, prepare the table where all the elements, then its minors and cofactors are there. As I discussed previously, you can follow all these steps for this 2 by 2 matrix. Then write down the matrix of cofactors, and with the help of its transpose, we can write down adjoint A. So in this case, adjoint A is 2, 5, 3, minus 1. Okay, and then we are going to use A inverse as 1 upon determinant A into adjoint A. Observe that determinant A is 13 and adjoint is this. Just substitute both these values and write down A inverse is equal to 1 upon 13, 2, 5, 3, minus. This is the required inverse. Let us try one more example of order 3. Initially, we are going to find out its determinant. Also, we will check it is non-zero or not. Determinant A is 10. It means it is non-zero and therefore A inverse exists. Now, we are going to find out all the cofactors for 3 by 3 matrix. As I discussed earlier, you can find out all the minors, and with the help of these minors, you can find out all the respective cofactors. Now, our next aim is to write down matrix of cofactors. Now you can see our cofactors are 10, 0, 0, minus 10, 5, 0, and 2, minus 4, 2. Now, to write down the matrix of cofactors, just write down this first triplet as a first row, second triplet as second row, and third triplet as a third row. So our matrix of cofactors will be like this. Now transpose of this matrix is nothing but the adjoint. Adjoint will be like all the rows of this matrix column wise. This is the adjoint of given matrix. And once you get the determinant and adjoint, you can easily find out A inverse using this formula. Just substitute the values of determinant and its adjoint, and therefore A inverse is equal to 1 upon 10, 10 minus 10 2, 0 5 minus 4, 0 0 2. The very important part in this method is to find adjoint of the matrix, and to find adjoint we should know how to find minors and cofactors. Finally, like, share and subscribe this channel. That's all for today. Thank you.